What's up guys, I'm Olivia.
And I'm Kyle.
And we're driving and vibing.
Today we are working on the Airstream again with my stepdad Terry and with the Mortons on the move to begin building out the structures, so stay tuned.
Welcome back to our channel everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We're hoping to get a lot of projects done today.
So what we started and worked on already this morning is installing these two beams you see behind us. We'll tell you more a little bit about how we installed those as we continue to install the 4 more and build out the structure.
Yeah, so hopefully we will see the main framing of the closet, cabinet area, and maybe the bench area today. One of our big projects yesterday was installing these extra metal support pieces we just cut from spare aluminum we had, and we mounted those right into the rib of the frame, and we wanted those so we could screw these studs right into them, and they're super sturdy and give lots of extra rigidity and structure and support to the frame and for all the structures we're going to be building out from these studs.
So this is what the little aluminum structural piece looks like before we attach wood to it. One of the compromises we had to make was that we had to cut this aluminum top panel in order for this to slide in. All of it will be covered up once everything gets put back together, and the price for having this, awesome piece of structure is well worth it for me to make that compromise. Alright y'all, so we have spent 2 solid days working here on the interior. We've done a few very cool things that I want to show you guys. First, because all of these curves are going to be hard to create and then give it structure whenever we're creating these walls that butt up against the side of the Airstream, we've created these very cool support systems that are about 2 inches, 1x2s, and where we need a little more support, 2x2s. But they are drilled into an aluminum L bracket and then riveted as well into the side of the Airstream, which creates an awesome amount of structure, and it weighs almost nothing. That's been one of our goals with this building out process, is to really minimize the weight used in the construction. These 2x4s you see right here are almost the only 2x4s that we use in the rig. They go all the way down, they meet those structures at the top of the ceiling and go down to the floor, which just give us so much support. We wanted to use a good solid piece of wood for that. It also gives the overall camper support because it connects directly to the ribs on the top and the frame on the bottom. So we were very happy about that so far. Let me take you guys around and kind of show you the rest of what we're working on. So if I step back here a little ways, down here is where our bench is. It's more of a nook area. It can also serve as a second bed for guests. It's going to be the top of it will be able to lift up where we can access our battery bank, a storage compartment, and then a small back compartment that will house all the wiring that goes from the front to the back of this side of the rig. And it'll be very well organized. We insulated the wheel well, so it should also make the batteries be in a more hospitable environment so they don't get overly cold, because that is one challenge with lithium batteries, is you don't want to get them too cold. On this side over here, what we've started building out is the kitchen counter. So there will be a sink here, drawers here, and an oven over here. We are going to do a slightly heavy countertop, kind of to balance out the batteries, the fridge, and the inverter. We don't want to add too much weight, but we want to make sure we're balanced. We're probably going to do a full inch piece of plywood, birch plywood up here, that adds probably about 40 pounds maybe. It will actually run 10 feet long when it's all said and done, from here throughout the kitchen, and then to the front there will be a desk area that is all one piece of wood. At least it'll look like one solid piece of wood. We'll have to butt a piece of plywood up to each other. But the visual effect you'll have is one flowing long piece to kind of elongate the trailer, make it look a little bit bigger than it is, hopefully. And in the very back here, we have two floor-to-ceiling closets. Beneath this one is the water heater. Beneath this one is the Victron 3000 inverter. We'll have our clothes storage here, and then just a little storage up top as well. This will be our main storage compartment for, you know, Olivia will have one side and I'll have the other side. And this is kind of our personal storage area that we can use freely, but we'll have no other personal storage area other than these two. The rest of the storage throughout the camper will be used more for pots and pans, for food, and also for like electronics and stuff like that. In the very back here, we have the composting toilet will be here, and the shower will be here. We're experimenting with ways to build our own custom shower pan. We'll be looking for ideas for that in the next day or two. So that's kind of what we have accomplished so far, in kind of the idea of the path forward over the next week or so. We're able to pump this stuff out so quick. With Morton's helping us, it has been just fast work days, faster than we're used to, where we're having to make decisions on the fly that really affect what we're gonna be able to put in here. So, and we can't really wait to be shipped some things because we need to get these projects done, so we're making a lot of trips to Home Depot. But the front, which you don't see right now, is where the bed will be. Pretty basic bed structure with some storage underneath there, and that's where the freshwater tank sits, where it originally sat in its original location. So that is where we're at. Thank you guys so much for watching though, and make sure you keep tuned in this week. We're gonna be pumping out more work. If you have any tips or suggestions, let us know, but we're moving so fast that you better write them quick, because we'll be on to the next project in no time. Thank you guys again. We'll see you later.